expected, but he's back. We're going to go. I don't think there's much more else to say.
No,
I think people are just ready to see some more Han here.
We're already in the picking phase, so let's just get right on in it.
We're going to jump right in. Let's take a look. Game number 4, Lions versus Complexity. Of course, this is the grand finals once again here for the Sound Blaster Heroes League. So again, okay, we've had a little bit of a break here. Obviously, our momentum kind of died off a little bit after 2 amazing first games. I mean, the third game was shaping up to be another great game. And the pause happened, you know, some, let's just say, some uncertainty on whether or not something should have been allowed by Lions Esports Club when it came to the empath wall, working against Tempest, of course. In the end, it was ruled to just play on, but don't use it again. Complexity, to be fair, they did again. They did win the fight from there on out. They did have a strong team at that point, and then they pushed in from there. So ultimately, they did win the game. You know, you could say, and I'm sure it's going to be a game that's going to be analyzed and discussed for a long time now, but we are moving on here. We are in game number 4. Obviously, Complexity is up 2-1. So that's where we stand. I did have to clear my chat real quickly. Blind bands, though, what were they?
Blind bands were Moon Queen Ophelia coming out for Lions, and Soul Reaper plus Moon Queen coming out from, well, it seems like Soul Reaper is the common ban now against Lions for Complexity, so Ophelia being the standout one coming out there for Lions. Keeper Tempest once again on the board, and well, they got first pick, and we saw last time they opted to give him Keeper Tempest in exchange for the Engineer plus Devo lineup, but I don't know if they'll have to do that again.
Yeah, both teams pretty content on banning the Moon Queen here. All 4 games now. All 4 games now, both teams banning the Moon Queen. When it comes to the blind ban again, Complexity specifically yesterday against Trademark Esports in that game 1, I believe it was. Taking out Trademark Esports with the dominant Moon Queen. But yeah, both teams, neither one wants to have to deal with it, so once again, overlapping here. Locking phase, though, Torture into the Keeper Tempest, the Rally Deadwood, and then Wretched Hag to finish things off. Obviously advancing on now with the banning phase here.
Yeah.
And NIM4 are going to be the first ban coming out.
Yeah, seeing that Rally and the Deadwood lock definitely makes for a very interesting pool. I mean, what you typically like to see a lot is the Keeper and Tempest being picked up and each team getting one, either the Rally or the Deadwood. With Wretched Hag and Torture in there, very powerful side lane carries in their own right. Lions have been doing a lot of interesting strategies lately, so we'll have to see what they actually wind up playing for their side lane. But right now, kind of hard to say. Master of Arms banned out, Fade banned out here along with Nymphora, Luna still on the board. Great with that Deadwood. Pebble is still available as well.
Yeah, Lions has been, obviously as an organization, they've been around Han for a while. Clearly, you know, with them winning the NASL, that's where they really came on. It's a completely different lineup, though, for that team compared to this one. But this team, they've been around since the beginning of Hunter, even before that. You know, they've been around for a while. But I think it's safe to say, especially as of late, really, these last couple of weeks even, this has been a team that's growing in fan base, I think it's safe to say, with their hero picks. I mean, Berserker, Devour. I mean, we've just seen, they clearly making a point, the Soul Reapers. They're making a point that they are not afraid to try different things, and they're beating the best of the best with these different heroes.
Yeah, they are a team that embodies the phrase, and this is my first time ever using it, so and it'll probably be my only. YOLO.
Yo, you get off my cat.
No. It is okay in this circumstance, man. I mean, Lions, they truly do embody the YOLO. That's, come on. Okay, fine. All right.
You want to go do some, what is that called? I'm blanking on
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The Harlem Shake. Let's go do the Harlem Shake now. While we're at it. And do Pound Swag.
Pound Swag?
All that stuff.
Wasn't that only B-Kid? Or was that a thing?
I think that's a thing. Anyways. Okay. But yeah, I get the concept, obviously, where you're coming from. Parasite the first pick, though. How about that? Not after you see a Parasite left open to that point, but...
Yeah, what did I say about the Aluna going alongside the Pebbles with the Deadwood? Sure enough, there's the Aluna Pebbles.
Complexity. Happy to see that, I'm sure, on their side. And if could even still go that Deadwood, perhaps.
Yeah, if they get Rally now, they have the makings of a very powerful SG lineup.
Who's that? Complexity? Yeah. Yep.
Very the SG flavor.
SG-esque.
Rally is secondary initiator / save for the Pebbles primary initiate. Luna there to follow up for the burst as well.
God, seeing that Soul Reaper blind ban against Lion, man, that's some respect there, man. You see that every once in a while. You know, recently the Artillery against Team Afraid. For Jolan playing that guy, and then now we got the Soul Reaper against Lion apparently.
Yep.
Becoming a go-to unique blind band hero.
So what is the lineup? They're taking a lot of time here, but obviously these picks are they define the rest of the lineup. Yeah, they have plenty of time for the lock pull. It's not that much of a decision.
Yeah. And again, you're down 2-1. This is if Complexity wins this, they win everything. Well, they win the first place prize at least. It's still a hefty $8,000 for second place, but
Are they going Devo again? No.
Armadon! We're gonna see the
Lions,
Mr. Derp
man,
here. They're not afraid to go different. What were we just saying? The team that likes to go. I'm not gonna say it. I can't do it. I can't get myself to say it.
Well, yeah, either way, I think they're under the belief that they only live once, and they just want to have a good time playing this game. Keeper of the Forest coming on out, not going to rally this game.
Or the Deadwood.
Yeah, they wanted that. Well, you know what? They grabbed the bubble, so they still needed their side lane carry, so to speak, in this instant. They already chose bubbles sort of for that rally slot, playing the secondary initiator.
I was gonna say though, they're giving them a Deadwood here on the Lions.
They're giving them the double tree.
The double tree
combined with the Arma, sure.
That's a bulky lineup over there on Lions.
It is. It is.
Yeah, Keeper, your Armadon. And you also got some good some gank yourself. I mean, obviously Parasite and Deadwood lead the way with that. So I like a Lions lineup. I mean, the lanes definitely make sense. Your Suicide Keeper, Jungle Parasite, Deadwood probably short bottom, or maybe the Deadwood mid even with the Engineer, and then Armadon short, depending on how they feel comfortable with. So
yeah, I mean, they can sort of move them around where they need to. Armadon's a very powerful side laner in his own right, too, against a lot of these heroes like you know, Bubbles and what have you. So, yep.
Complexity gonna throw out a pause here to get things kicked off. Didn't have enough of a break. Need more. So we'll see. Armadon though, yeah, fun to see Armadon. It's been a long time since we've seen Armadon, man.
Okay.
Mr. Spam a lot here.
I think he would be offended, honestly.
Who's that?
Winston Charmadon.
Winston Charmadon.
Yeah, he would be offended that you just called him Armadon. He's not some simple brute, man.
Brother. That's the wrong side of the genes.
He's a refined.
He got the better side.
Yeah, fellow. Fine accent on him too.
Yeah. Let's actually get the camera angle on.
Can you get his face? Oh, nice.
Winston Charmadon.
That's the monocle.
There we go.
Yeah.
Badass there.
Anyway, I'm disappointed, but it's okay.
Let it go. All right, ready coming out here. So it looks like we're going to be good for, again, jumping into game number 4. But yeah, Armadon, similar concept to really the Soul Reaper idea. You just kind of bulk up around him, and he'll lead the way in those fights, and eventually you just start group pushing. And you know, with this lineup that they have too, with that Deadwood, with the Parasite, they got some good initiation, some good burst aggression that they can definitely use too.
He's another hero that he was at the top of the scene. He was owning. He was owning all over. And then he got nerfed, and he stopped getting used, and then he got rebuffed, and hasn't really been picked up.
Yeah.
So
how did they get rebuffed? What was the change?
They just changed his, as far as I know, they changed his shell back again, and other minor stuff. I know he took small rebuffs, so
okay.
I don't know. I can't give you the specifics offhand exactly. There's been a number of change logs. I'm not a robot, unfortunately. I wish I was.
Exactly what happened. All right, so he is going to be the short lane, it looks like. Parasite is going to find Bubbles when we enter playing the Bubbles, trying to get crafty there, get the word of sight down, but definitely being boxed out here in the meantime. Thinking he may have a little bit of an opening, but Engineer, Parasite, and Armadon are all here. So not going to be the case. That means Super KGE here on Deadwood will be at least starting mid. Or, well, he will be mid. Whether or not he's partnered with this Engineer eventually or not, we'll see. Of course, Engineer being played by Seal Kid. You got Keeper of the Forest using those tree dogs off the bat to obviously do the good old pulling of the creep wave. Going to help him out here up top. As he's in that 1v1 versus a Wretched Hag here.
Yeah.
Hag being played by Haxerin. Beacon on the Pebbles. Franzi on the Aluna.
Yeah, we'll see how well Deadwood does in this mid lane matchup against a very powerful Aluna Pebbles combination.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say transferring that Engineer from bottom to mid in the near future might make sense. In fact, we see off the bat Seal Kid is going to immediately head towards the middle lane, realizing probably will be for the better. So Aluna, of course, doing the great positioning off the bat of taking advantage of Deadwood being a lonely ranged hero, or melee hero even. But Engineer is going to come to save the day, and now it's kind of going to be a back and forth. Both teams definitely have that kill potential now. So need to be careful here. Expect some good action, though, in the middle lane with that said. Looking forward to that. Perhaps taking off here.
Yep.
The Pebbles will
I
win
do
versus
like the
Deadwood.
rotation. Deadwood, you don't have to give Pebbles free farm, don't. Especially since Armadon can handle this matchup on bottom just fine. Oh, he's got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he does level up it. But what? How do you pronounce the third ability? I'm actually curious.
On who?
On Armadon.
Armadillo?
Armadillo? Okay.
Instead of armadillo, it's armadillo.
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 Not Armadillo?
Armadillo.
Ooh, Pebbles in the middle lane. Parasite coming in for the gank attempt. Leech already used. Pebbles running away. A couple more auto attacks will do him in, but he might be able to get away. Kek's not going to land right there. 2 more auto attacks maybe. There's the Bloodlust kill. As Handskin playing, the Parasite gets credit for it. So B-Kid trying to make us get away, but obviously Parasite doing work right there.
Does Seal Kid say that every single time he gets a kill?
What's that?
Seal the deal!
Seal the deal.
Yeah. if not, I hope he does after listening to this cast. Anyway, moving forward, that's what I like. What do I talk about? The dual lane mid versus dual lane mid. Insert active jungler.
And Parasite's
and then dominate. Yeah, Parasite is a prime candidate alongside my buddy Cthulhu. Anyway, just had to plug him.
Anytime you can. Speaking of Parasite, he actually has a Skeleton King here. Actually finishes a Scarab, or picks up a Scarab, on his way to that Blood Chalice. Or he did pick I think he sold it, though. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, the Blood Chalice is being finished. He actually has 500 more gold saved up. So
yep.
He is off to a good start with his farm. Obviously, the Bloodlust kill helps with that.
Yep.
Bottle on Deadwood.
True.
But yeah, Armadon, another thing to keep in mind too, you know, with that Deadwood especially, Armadon, the Snot Storm, it does do minus armor, up to minus 2.5.
It does.
Per use at level 4.
It does.
So, and it stacks.
Of course, we'll usually see Deadwood leading the way, jumping into a fight, but
yeah,
as the fight goes on anyway. And who knows, maybe we'll see an instance where he comes in a little bit late, the guy has like 6 stacks on him, all of a sudden he just gets insta-gibbed by the Falcon Punch.
Yeah. But yeah, Armadon, excited to see, as always, kind of a hero that we never really get to see too much in the competitive scene nowadays. And to see his progress, you know, clearly you expect to see more of a tanky just style build in general from the Helm of the Black Legion to start, and then, you know, maybe something like that Shaman's Head dressed into a barrier idol, just becoming really beefy. Being able to stand up front, obviously, with that Armadillo, as I call it. Armadillo.
Look.
Armadillo sounds cool. That's why I call it that.
Well, what? No.
I make up my own words, okay?
Armadillo. Armadillo's a creature. It's like a play on that, man. It's Armadillo. I'm gonna call it Armadillo now. It sounds fancy though. It has more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, you see where
I feel like Winston Charmanow would call it Armadillo. He's a snob, man.
It's very.
Pass me some of the Armadillo.
Another pause coming out here from Complexity. To take care of something. You see a Luna going towards the bottom rune here. Top rune being protected by Tempest in the meantime. So some good rune control coming out for them. Let's take a look at the top lane. How's that one been going? Keeper 17-1, Wretched Hag 18-2. So Hackstron on the Hag against Krepson's Keeper of the Forest. Seems like it's pretty back and forth there.
Yeah, actually getting level 3 of his Haunt this game. An attempt to try to shut down Krepson in the laning.
Oh, yeah. Just to keep the harassment up there.
Curious. Well, it's kind of working here. Kind of. I mean, he is.
Is it, though?
I mean,
obviously he has a lot of regen. I mean, he's running out of mana right now, but he still has plenty of regen with the Nature's Veil. He's got the mana battery, and
how long's the Veil? He's got a Veil on him for 20 more seconds now, too. Yeah, we'll see. Choosing to level up his Veil this game over the Animated Forest, obviously.
Yeah.
Going in that 1v1 matchup.
Situation up there. All right, looks like Complexity is good to go. As is Lion.
All right, let's get it on.
So here we are, resuming game number 4 once again. Here in this best of the 5 of the Sound Blaster Heroes League Grand Finals, Lion versus Complexity. The rune does spawn top, by the way. And it happened to be a double damage rune for Tempest, who actually just finishing his Ring of Sorcery right there as well. So pretty good timing. It's going to help him even farm a little bit faster now here at this jungle. Keeper of the Forest, okay, the harassment is definitely starting to work out here. See him dropping about half life, so if he does come out again, although Wretched Hag needs a little bit more mana for that another Haunt. But
yeah, Hauntskin not having the quickest time here at leveling, just getting sort of beat down here. Oh my god, it happened.
That wasn't on purpose either.
No, it wasn't. It happened. He was trying to be sneaky, almost got in there at the last second. It was a pretty evil camp. That hurts, though. That hurts a lot because his pacing wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Because he was active. He needed to get the kill, and just from there on out, the way he did the stack and the spawns, I actually didn't like the fact that he stacked it there at all.
Yeah.
I thought
it's a risky move, and it clearly...
Yeah, I would have liked to see him just take that camp and kill it and take it to the small camp, stomp it, move from there, keep the pacing up. He'll recover okay, but...
It did allow him, at least, when he resurrected, to actually purchase his boots right there. And he still has another 500 gold saved up, so he's still managing, of course, but... yeah, that's a little unfortunate, no doubt. Top lane, look at that. Wretched applying a lot of pressure to this tower here against this Keeper of the Forest. So it seems like that Haunt build is actually working out pretty well. Also getting the Bat Blast at level 6 here. Does Wretched Hag, so making life somewhat difficult middle lane. We do see the Rotten Grass lane on top of the keg, so the turret going to kind of destroy him as well. In comes the leech from Parasite. The Aluna Green's done not enough as Super KGE on the Deadwood able to finish him off, so... good assistance once again from Anskin coming out, even after that unfortunate moment of his with the dying to the neutrals. He assists with the kill again.
Let him heal up, and his pacing isn't affected that much. Once again, he got the kill here. He's stacking it here. Again. Okay, it didn't actually stack.
He's just gonna take it for the skill.
Yeah, it's probably for the better. Let's avoid the whole.
Let's avoid that again. Keeper of the Forest getting a little bit stronger now at this top side. He's actually playing pretty aggressive against this Wretched Hag. He does have a root, but yeah, needs to be careful right here. Tempest does have an Elemental Void to use, also has the Dust.
No, I'm talking about this Luna here in the river, man.
Yeah, getting ganked right there the river, but back up top here. Keeper of the Forest going to root, actually, but the Elemental Void comes out. Wretched Hag will barely stay alive as a result, and they mace it up to turn around kill. There's the Nature's Veil. Again, the Dust was used, though. What timing by Riser right there. If it wasn't for that Void, Wretched Hag would have fallen right there with one auto attack most likely, so... Not only saving the teammate, but keeping himself alive. Bottom lane, Armadon against Bubbles. Moomiander will take out Flensmeister.
Oh, God.
Gets the smackdown kill, and the G's fall from the skies. Yeah. Not a kill you would expect to happen.
Great play by Moonmeander, and that really sucks for Flensmeister, man. You're sticking him there in that bottom lane, hoping he'd be just fine, be tanky enough to sort of deal with it. Obviously, he was getting low for a while there, and you saw right there, he actually had Blightstones on him, too. I mean, that sucks. That's rough.
Yeah, not able to stay alive.
Well played, Moon. Well played, Moon.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to...
honestly, the entire I've been praising him a lot because I think he's been on fire.
This tournament lately, just this last week, this tournament, I mean, Moomiander really has been playing very well, and especially on the Bubbles. Between Bubbles and Pharaoh's been, no doubt, his two key heroes that have been standout here for him. So, yeah, with that death on Armadon will have to walk back towards the bottom lane. Doesn't even have his boots just yet, so...
Doesn't.
Not able to get there faster. We'll have to just take the long road here. Deadwood, I assume Deadwood's having a decent time. Yes, he is. 310 gold per minute coming out for Deadwood currently. As we're approaching 8 minutes in fact, being delivered to Steam Boots right there. So it is a good start for him. Top lane again. Look at the damage on the tower. Pebble's actually rotating top here. Seems like Complexity wants to get B-Kid a little bit more focused farm now. As Wretched Hag actually is going to join the bottom lane. They're trying to set up a gank onto Armadon again if he comes back into the lane, but he's currently sitting at the pole area. He's going to pull right here most likely. Okay. That's good for him, because if he went into the lane right there, he would most likely have been dead again with the Hag nearby.
For sure.
But he still might be in some trouble. He's not careful here. He's going to go to the tower creep wave, but this is definitely a combo that can dive big time. Oh, here we go. Bubbles coming in. There's the kill for the Shell Surf connection. Comes as see the Bat Blast on top. Flensmeister dropping quickly. He's spamming the quills, but it's not going to be nearly enough. Bubbles, actually, Haxer getting good for the kill. They both poured out immediately, just in case. Top lane in the meantime. Okay, it's just a Luna sitting nearby, but again, we saw it setting up for a while, and the patience paid off right there.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh, big root right there on a Pebbles. Kegstun going to actually hit him as well. The turret going to be coming out. Aluna with the counter, though. In comes a combo. Pebbles, though, going to be taken out with a face suck from Parasite to finish him off, and that will be that. So it seemed like a turnaround chance coming out for Complexity, especially with Tempest being nearby, but wasn't to be, and Pebbles does fall in the end. So again, Parasite, he's having a good start here. 300 gold per minute now.
Yeah, they need to buy a little room here for Winston Charmadon, though, man. He needs to catch up in that farm. I mean, he's doing okay. He's at 200 gold per minute, but definitely not where he needs to be. He's up against a Bubbles who has his Steam Boots completed, and it's just a pain for him, man.
Wretched Hag barely avoiding death there against the Falcon Punch of Deadwood. He actually lived. Yep, the Steam Boost is a little too powerful, and the Ring of Teacher he has, I'm sure, helped.
I was watching
The
bottom
bonus
lane. I was
armor.
expecting Flens to use his Spine Burst to kill the Siege unit because it had 1 hit left, and I don't know, Bubbles just got it kind of for free there, unfortunately.
He is going to go
Might be a
back
little
towards the
bit
bottom
stressed
lane.
out.
But yeah, Bubbles level 9. Definitely having a good time down here. 327 gold per minute currently. You see kind of Armadon poking in there.
Nice, nice.
Those quills, but
Nice
yeah.
little sidestep.
The Hellborn takes
Top
down
tower is going to
Legion
fall for
Tower.
Complexity. The first tower to fall here now 10 minutes into the game. Going for their side, and obviously good for them. 1,700 gold lead now, 1,400 experience lead on top of that. As Wretched Hag does have a haste rune, going to kind of use that to kind of go back in and forth, back. He's going to use it to go back in and kind of get some creep kills there. Parasite,
Ooh, look at that.
yeah,
That's
can
huge.
actually
You can
steal
steal
the
haste.
haste rune. There's the face hug, takes the haste rune, the leech coming out. Deadwood running in the wrong grasp will connect. And Wretched Hag will fall, so just could not blink away because of the lockdown right there. Well timed.
Yeah, very, very well played.
Haste rune wearing off right
Get
away.
the nice double sync on the steal the haste there, too.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I love seeing that because it's such a cool, it's a unique ability, man.
It
Being able
is,
to take
it
something
is.
like that. It's like, and it could be a mind game too. I mean, if you like have a double damage rune and you're going to do a fight, you think like, oh yeah, I'm going to be buffed up. They're not going to want to deal with this. And all of a sudden, Parasite takes it from you, and you don't realize it initially. And then all of a sudden, he's using it against you, and you're like, wait a second. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well,
How's
got the ward
Armadon?
down for Charmadon, and he's still ticking away. He's not. He's doing a great job down here, man. That's all I can say. And
Pebble's actually chasing Backkeeper right there, but not going to do anything. Armadon, yeah, it is a case for him though. Getting him the Helm of the Black Legion, kind of like the Zephyr effect. Meaning where it just really enhances him a lot, from being able to be involved in team fights to help him from getting ganked, of course, to even just farming a lot better when it comes down to it. So he is working his darnest to get that Beast Heart, even valuing it over the boots here. As I was talking about. Bottom rune going to be a regen. Wretched Hag. Ooh, she's going to dodge the Keg Stun. It's going to be picked up right away, and she actually gets it knocked off by the leech. So very, very close right there.
yep,
No deaths, though.
Ghost Marcher is sitting here for the keeper. Waves pushed out here for the Armadon, so he's able to catch up on farm, and he's only 30 gold off here from the Helm of the Black Legion, so consider it completed, and that'll allow him to have a lot more sustainability laning against people like Bubbles down here if they're coming to try to harass his farm. Not to mention the turnaround potential of investments plus a Helmon, our good buddy there.
Yeah. Ooh, middle lane energy field coming out right there. Bubbles will eventually fall. Bat Blast completely whiffing. Oh, Haxoran thought he was going to line that up, maybe get a couple. It's just a little bit too late. Misses the Bat Blast. I just caught the tail end of that. Oh, and actually, Seal Kid does eventually fall. Franzi able to snipe him out with the power throw. Meanwhile, back to the middle lane, though. Wretched Hag gets some trouble. He is going to get away, though, before anything happens. Keeper of the Force didn't have mana for the root, actually.
Yeah.
If he did, that was probably a dead Wretched Hag, but not able to get it off. But yeah, clearly Mumian trying to take advantage of that new portal key he just got. Not able to do so, though. Middle tower will be taken out, however, in favor of Lion Esports Club there.
Yeah, granting our good friend Armadon here some boots, and granting Deadwood his portal key.
Yeah, and Black Legion obviously finished on Armadon too for now a little bit, so
It's always unfortunate when you finally get your portal key and then you use it for the first time and there's
And
a
it
counter
gets
kill.
you killed,
It's like, yeah, why did I farm this?
that hurt.
Derp.
Speaking of that, Pebbles is, of course, working towards his, but is a little bit off. 800 gold only saved up currently. You mentioned Deadwood got it, right? Did he actually got it? Is it in the stash?
Oh, no, he did pick it up. I mean, that's
Okay,
why
I
he's
assume.
going to grab it right now.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, there it is.
We'll see how
Um,
he fares with his early portal key. Pebble's still a while off. I mean, 0-3 right now. I mean, he has not had the best of games.
Parasite actually also getting the portal key. So a couple of
Nice.
jump-in tools here.
Okay, Bubbles is invisible.
Yeah, he actually just finished off, I think those were double stack right here. Double stack jungle, and then used the shell surf to also get the invis rune right there.
Yeah, Moon does that a lot, actually. Oh, this is a good spy. Sees the engineer a little bit out of position here, maybe. See how they respond on either side. Is he going to scout out the entire team? That would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, did they? No, they didn't see the courier, did they?
Yeah, there's a ward aside here. I think they might have.
Yeah,
they might be suspicious.
He has a rev ward
on.
on him.
I don't think it's going to happen, though. You see, yeah, they know he's here. They know something's here. Maybe the keeper. Oh, he's going to be jumped in the meantime. Bubbles trying to make the getaway. He will shell surf and ultimately will not kill Engineer, so he went for the ballsy play. It didn't pay off, though. At least he stayed alive, however.
Emerald Red is down now, too, so he's going to be just fine.
He did distract the Legion team quite a bit. Hell, everyone was there from
It's true. It's true.
from Lion Esports Club, but this will set up for them to now push this bottom lane, and again, you got an Armadon who's now got that Hell Mystic Vestments, you got a couple of Porta Keys, you have Keeper with a Root ready to go. Decent timing here for Lion Esports Club, and not a time you want to fight them if you're Complexity, perhaps.
No, Kelpfield's down. I mean, very strong mid-game carrying Armadon, beginning to take flight. It's a pretty good spot to be in.
Maybe gonna apply a little bit more pressure now. Moving up to the secondary tower here.
Yeah, Engineers here. If he can get a good keg into energy field, that would be huge for people porting in. And no, to no avail. Does not even try, actually.
Yeah, not going to happen. Instead, Complexity maybe is setting up to put some defense up here. You got Luna and Pebbles currently here. But it is just them two, and tower's dropping quickly. There goes the invulnerability. Any TPs? Nothing just yet. Redstone on Armadon. Here we go. The mass TP is coming out. This tower's going to stay alive for now. Armadon completely on the run. Rotten Crabs catching Wretched Hag as soon as he ports in. Oh, but look at Lions all on the mini-map. They're kind of collapsing themselves. Keeper of the Forest. He doesn't have enough mana for a root. That's actually a pretty big deal right here. He doesn't mana charges, but I don't know if that'll be enough for him, actually. It doesn't look like it. You see Armadon spamming the quills, though. Armadon going to be comboed right there. Pretty taken there. Here comes Deadwood Tempest. The Falcon Punch, it wasn't even used right there. Yes, it was. Actually, Tempest barely sending a big energy field. Tempest will eventually follow. Armadon barely still alive in the meantime. Nature's Veil on him. And Complexity will start falling back. So, interesting fight right there.
Hanson, he needs his Ring of Sorcery. He's always without mana.
Yeah.
There we go. He's got it now. He's got it now.
That was a big fight for Lions, though, especially with the circumstances at hand.
Yeah, yeah.
What they had going into that fight.
Nice little turnaround there. Armadon lives in the end, and back to the farming game for him. What does he have being delivered? Are those steam boots? No, it's a pickled brain. Yeah. Not sure.
Yep, so that's the Ring of Sorceries you talked about. Crepson struggling for mana there, and sure enough has it.
Sometimes see those plated on Armadon too, and not really the kind of game or the enemy team that you would expect it against. So a lot of magic damage coming out, and yeah, we'll have to see. He probably picked it up. I just didn't quite catch.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure what he got either. I mean, you do have Ghost Marches on Keeper, so he didn't obviously go to Plate of Greaves.
Yeah, obviously Shaman's Headdress screams to you this game if you're Armadon, without question. Okay, there's the courier.
On it.
Steam boots.
Steam boots? Okay. Maybe for Armadon there.
Yep.
See the top lane. Deadwood just picking up some more farm, trying to hit the level 11 mark now. He's got another 1,400 gold saved up as well. He's been the top farm of the game, sitting at 380 gold per minute here for Lion Esports Club. So definitely looking good for them there. Bottom lane, Armadon just continuing to do his thing. Bubbles is here, but definitely will need assistance if he wants to get a kill right here. You got an Armadon with full life, the tankiness that he has already. He's looking pretty good himself. Homecoming Stone going to be bought, though, and he's going to go for the TP. He's going to go TP top, it looks like. Oh, yeah, this kind of actually really interesting. Luna kind of scouting around. This is numbers advantage for Complexity. Energy field going to come out right there. Then jump on at Pebbles. Kegstun will hit, but it's not the best situation. Big Tempest ultimate going to pull Parasite and Deadwood, and Parasite will fall. Deadwood's going to end up falling as well. And again, the numbers just weren't there for Lions. Armadon finally joining the party, but the damage already done. Engineer on the run. Pebbles will end up picking up the kill. But here goes Keeper of the Forest. A Root's going to come out right there, actually hitting 3 heroes, it looks like. Pebbles may end up falling for this. Yes, he will. Bat Blast connecting onto both. Armadon spamming those quills, but just too much damage happening. Nature's Veil is applied. Barely staying alive. Homecoming Stone used by Luna right there. She cancels it immediately, though. So somewhat of a misclick. Armadon still has those quills to spam, man. I mean, Wretched needs to be a little bit careful with that. Said he's dodging in the forest right now. And again, Nature's Veil is on him, giving him the regen and the invis for now, but he has another 20 seconds on it. Hag is diving on top of him. Where's the support? Keeper of the Forest is over here. Is there anyone else coming? Okay, Parasite joining the party now. Has that portal key. Got deactivated, though. The trees are going to be cleared out somewhat. He has the portal key now. Here comes the run. The lead's going to be used on the Bubbles right there. He does have a face hug in 2 seconds. Bubbles on the run. Deadwood rocket grasp will land right there. Moon Meander's caught out. Face hug still not used. Okay, finally actually was used. Bubbles is going to be locked down. And they turn it on in. So Armadon able to stay alive that whole time. That was big.
Yeah. Okay, so at the start of that fight, it looked okay. Energy field placement by Seal Kid was huge. Keeper of the Forest was really that far back. I thought I looked over and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's sort of up there, and I saw Armadon. I thought Armadon would be the last person there.
I think Keeper was back at base actually. If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
was he? Okay, that might have been the case. Either way, then that definitely good timing on the jump by Complexity. I mean, if Keeper was up there, that would have been a different fight.
Mm-hmm. Deadwood wants a chance right here, but he does have a level 11. He has a level 2 ultimate, but no, he's going to go for the creep wave instead and farm that up. But obviously the top tower also going to be destroyed, it looks like, by Lion Esports Club, unless Complexity Mass TP's here now. We do got, well, there you go. The Arrows are TPing out everyone, though. Only a couple. Big energy field right there. Beacon's in a lot of trouble. He's going to be locked in. Armadon throwing on the saw. Down goes Pebbles, getting knocked in the energy field. Franzi's going to die as well. What was Complexity thinking right there? The teamwork was completely not there, and that's very unexpected.
Maybe they didn't expect energy field to be up. That's
I
the only
guess.
thing I can think of. That is the only thing I can think of. Because
oh, Bubbles cannot shell surf in time because of the face hug. He's going to end up dropping right here. The momentum is picking up big time now for Lions, and this is not a lineup you want to give them momentum to. So, yeah, I don't know. That was very odd decision making. Whether that was just a complete miscommunication or they thought, like you said, maybe the energy field was down. But
yeah, if the energy field was down, that would have been different, I guess. But it was. It did huge work.
It's not the longest cooldown. I mean, it's only 85 seconds, so.
Yeah, still, it did seem like that fight was just around the. I mean, still, with how long Armadon was hiding in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one of those things from us. We're sitting here back there, but maybe they didn't perceive that. I mean,
yeah,
that's rough.
The tower killed. Obviously, the one fight big time there for Lion Esports Club. There was also a deny in the middle lane just before that. Bottom lane, Hag might be in a little bit of trouble. There is a root, yeah. Keeper of the Forest does have a root right here. There's the blink from Hag, though. And she will be fine in the end. Parasite was actually nearby as well. I didn't even see him. That could have been big for Lion, but not able to catch her in time. They'll stack, or they attempted to stack their Ancients, but
not quite enough, but oh well, not a big deal.
Still can do double stack. Still worthy. Okay, Shaman's Headdress finished on Flintsmeister here, so I love this about Armadon, too. How we see Armadon players more concerned about just turning their back than about auto-attacking. It's pretty funny. They just sit there with their back turned, of course, with the Armadillo effect, and just have that do the work with the Spine Burst and the reduction in damage.
Yep.
It's definitely a hero you got to pay attention to positioning to.
Winston Charmadon now off to a smashing momentum. The British, is he using the British Gentleman pack? Is he?
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like changes announcers pack as he picks a hero.
Oh, look at that. Armor being picked up by Wretched Hag in response, obviously, to the Deadwood and the Armadon. Bear Idol by the Charmadon, and here we go.
Bubbles once again trying to be sneaky here with the Invis, but I don't think he's going to ultimately get too much out of it, just scouting purpose. You see him shell surf away right there before he gets caught.
Seal Kid, man, he's doing a good job leveling up there in MG, level 10.
Wow, yeah.
Franzi, well, I guess Franzi's up there too, level 9, so no one really lagging behind too far this game. Was that a Codex finish by?
Yes, I think I saw that
friend?
on Handskin.
Yeah, the Parasite, of course,
yeah.
would be the only guy getting it, but
It's going back to base right here.
yeah, there it is.
Split up the Ghost Marchers. Oof, level 2 Codex? Damn. Ooh, level 2 Codex, so he's going to stay with the little red booties for now. But he has a level 2 Codex, the portal key on top of that. And actually, he definitely has enough burst for this Bubbles. No Mystic Vestments, only 900 life with the Intellect Boots. If Moon hung in there a little bit longer.
He's got the Spidey sense, so.
Yeah. Cleans up the creep wave and then gets the hell out of there. In the meantime, the middle secondary tower going to be pushed, and it will fall. Lion Esports Club getting some more momentum right there. Able to drop it, so now 24 minutes into the game. 8,400 gold lead now, looking pretty strong for Lions. Experience is only about 1,700 here, and actually the bottom tower killed by Haxerin. That'll help him. And, of course, Complexity sitting on his first Arcana. You talked about the Sacrificial Stone he also went for this Legion team. He does have a TP, not going to use it just yet. You see Engineer trying to guess. As Parasite is over here as well, but again, he's just, they figure by now he's probably out of there.
Exactly. How would you know? Moon still being.
Is that that's an illusion there?
Yeah, yeah. It is the real one, fairly low up there. Finishing up farming.
You see, as a team, kind of this, kind of like a worm effect. They're in a line somewhat on the minimap, running up here towards the middle lane. A fight's definitely brewing here. Trying to catch somebody. Bubbles getting back to base before he gets caught. He was definitely low on mana and life. Oh, a lot of portal keys being used. Tempest actually maybe jumped right here. Hanskin's going in. Not able to get close enough, though. In the meantime, Pebbles got jumped actually by Devin. Says, get off me with a chuck. Will it be enough? The snot is just so much, man. In comes the Kelfield. Pebbles is going to eventually fall. One more spine burst, maybe. There we go. Down goes Pebbles, actually, in favor of Lions. Pebbles does not have a buyback either. That's it. That's a huge kill
It is.
for Lion Esports Club. And they're going to break into the base now.
Yeah, we do still see, well, Bubbles Kelpfield's also down, so
Yep.
the Bat Blast was Elemental Void to sort of save the day here. Charmadon, lots of spam out that
Still
they're
has
not going to
his
risk
barrier
it.
idol.
There's too much spam, and, well,
30
yeah, you're right, they do
seconds.
barrier idol, and they do have a wave.
I think they can definitely at least go for
Get
the
some
put some pressure on
damage
the
and
tower
such, yeah.
here.
There we go.
And it's a barrier idol. Here we go into the base. Oh, Bubbles doing his thing right there. Quickly going in, then Portal King away, and vulnerability coming out. 10 seconds for Pebbles. You don't want to overstay your welcome. It's going to be close here.
And vulnerability is something. They're just getting as much damage as they can.
They're going to fall back. Bubbles again, kind of toying with them, but in the end, they will fall back. Wretched Hag was actually pushing the bottom lane with while that was happening. So she's making Haxor was making the best use of her time there.
Right. Actually, not too far off the Hellfire at this point.
She had 1,500 gold. Yep, on her way to the second Arcana.
Parasite's coming up. Well, maybe going to try to catch Wretched Hag, actually, as she goes a little bit back to base.
Tablet of Command finished on Bubbles, so it's got the Portal Key tablet.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, Hanskin, man, it looked like they have wards in that bottom lane. They were looking to see if Wretched Hag would come right back up there, but he's playing
Oh,
it safe.
big jump on a Tempest. Tempest going to be absolutely annihilated right there. He does have a buyback, but that'll make him use it if anything. But again, now if you're Lions, you need to keep that in mind. Now, they do have a route to use as well. Obviously, the Falcon Punch is down, but everything else for the most part is up. This is going to be iffy. There's a jump buyback on a Tempest. Port coming in right there. Bubbles with the follow-up. Keeper the Force being dropped. They couldn't even get out the root off right there. Arbidon spamming the quills, of course. Energy Field is placed. A great placement with the Energy Field, by the way. And now Pebbles on the run. Tempest ultimate maybe? No, not just yet. The quill still being spammed. But Complexity for the most part now falling back over. They're going to chase Deadwood, actually. Deadwood caught in no man's land. Super KG, will he be picked up? No, the Codex combo on Pebbles right there. Not enough for the kill, though, from Parasite. Look at Arbidon diving in. Again, just spamming the quills. Watch for the Tempest on the middle. There's that river. Keeper the Force. He bought back. He's ready in this fight now. Keeper the Force is going to help lock him down. Tempest is going to eventually fall. And a nice comeback right there for Lion Esports Club in the end. Again, the buyback absolutely huge on that Keeper the Force especially. And Tempest will stay dead this time. Actually, he does have another buyback, but especially with the Elemental Void down. How much use would it be?
Look who else is here. Super KGE.
Yeah, he bought back too.
He's
All
got
five
the
are
punch
up.
soon.
Tempest does buy back, by the way, so it's back to a 5 versus 5.
Here's the
Rock
punch.
grasp on a Hag.
Oh.
Nope. Not going to go for it. As a team, they're deciding to fall back, actually. They got the buyback on Tempest, so he is now out of buybacks as well as a lot of gold just spent.
Oh, that's true. He is. He is. Damn. Well, yeah, I saw that root. I was like, is he about the punch? He's got the punch back up. It was 2-1. Nothing. They had the Codex combo there for the Parasite.
That's true. Yeah.
Just not wanting to risk it. Still, there was a lot of ultis down. It would have been good to see, but yeah, I know it was sketchy. It was sketchy. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Would have been very risky of a dive. And again, you are in a lead right now if you're Lion Esports Club, so don't want to push it too much. You're down 2-1 here against Complexity. Nice. Nice. But yeah, you have Flensmeister playing this Armadon. He has another 2,500 gold saved up. He is pulling up a lot, man. 17 more 100 gold on Keeper of the Forest. Looking pretty good all across the board for Lion Esports Club. Obviously for Complexity, though. Again, the Tempest Ultimate is down, so with him buying back, he isn't as big of a threat, but he still has a stun. The Meteor definitely still does work. And he does have an Astrolabe to support the team as well.
Right.
So, Lion's trying to get a response to what's going on here. Tempest did, again, with those 2 buybacks, I mean, he was getting close to the Shrunken Head, but...
He was, but yeah, now far off. Elemental Void down for 140 seconds. They're all up here. Engineer ulti up in 13 seconds. Keep Root up in 60 seconds compared to 130 seconds in Elemental Void.
Yeah.
That is a very big window for them to approach this next fight.
Yeah.
What about Bat Blast? Okay, similar to the Keeper Root.
Basically the same, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so right now, it's a little bit of a standoff. If anything, it almost points towards a potential Conqueror attempt if they wanted.
They got the Sword of Sight right here in the middle. They're just waiting for somebody to maybe peek a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they'll combo with Parasite Deadwood, but no one's doing it for complexity. They know the potential here. So Lions instead kind of sort of fall back again, and whether they go for Conqueror, you see the red power throw scouting it. Obviously not doing it right there. That's a level 3 Codex just purchased by Parasite, by the way. It actually was just delivered to him. Oh, the Ward of Sight is going to be countered here. So that will kind of deactivate the Lions, trying to lock them down. Wretched Hag might be in a little bit of trouble, though. Parasite coming up here at the top lane.
Yeah.
Does he have enough? I think he does.
Well,
level 2 Face Hug, the Codex, level 3.
Is it actually delivered to him, the level 3?
Yes, he has a level 3 Codex.
Okay.
He's not going for it.
No.
He just doesn't feel comfortable.
It's not yet. Haxorn's playing it safe. He's actually going back now for another wave. Oh. Oh, Parasite.
Yeah, I don't... She doesn't have a Mystic Vestments. She only has 1233 life. I really feel like...
Well, at this point, Haxorn's definitely backing out.
Yeah, there's no way she keeps
Hellflower very close to completion. He's going...
Yeah.
He's looking like he wants to try to jump.
So close. Right here. Obviously,
God,
he can't see it.
We can see it, but
He has
he's got
no
the creeps
clue.
on him. It's like, oh, no, he's at 1,000 life right now. Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That
So
sucks.
funny to watch.
It's
though.
frustrating to expect you. Like, dude, he's right there in front of you.
Just do it.
Obviously, he doesn't know, so... Well, I mean, he did have his chance, and he didn't take it. So clearly, he just didn't feel confident. And again, seems like it would have been very, very close, I know.
Yeah, with the autos and what have you, it seems like...
You got 300, you got 260, that's 560 right there. The Codex at level 3, that's what, 700?
Yeah, now they have to go
600.
against... Now they have to go against the Hellflower. If
It would have
anything,
been
they could have stopped him from farming an extra few waves.
The
to slow
Legion takes
Hellflower.
down a Hellborn tower.
Well, still the tower push is done. It's Elemental Void, 2 seconds, 1 second up.
Whoa, what was that? Anywho, we do have, the big jump action. A Deadwood going to catch him. Holy crap, the burst damage from the Hellborn team, absolutely intense. Deadwood falls off the bat. Parasite barely staying alive. He was able to get damage off of Pebbles. There's the Keeper Root coming out. Pebbles now in a lot of trouble. He's going to check him in the air. Big energy field coming out from Seal Kid. Down goes Pebbles in the end. Bubbles caught in between the energy field. He is going to finally get away. Parasite does eventually get picked off. The shell surf from Bubbles going the other way. Kegster will connect. What a Kegster from Seal Kid. Finishing off Bubbles, and it is a 2-for-2 right now. Most importantly, though, Armadon is alive. Buyback right there on a Bubbles coming out, so they are ready to fight. Numbers advantage in favor of Complexity. Flensmeister on the run. Hellflower in the background on the Engineer. In the meantime, he's going to be locked down. He eventually will be killed, and now Keeper the Forest, he's in a little bit of trouble. Trying to go Nature's Veil, but the trees were just cleared. He's eventually going to be killed as well. Flensmeister on the Armadon just going to fall back. So Complexity does fight very strong there in the end. That was a crazy initiation on their part, man. They just bursted Deadwood right there.
Dropping the Deadwood was huge, and he's really, for being the top farmer in the game, now he's level 13, second lowest level on his team. He just did not get to explode like we normally get to see, so kind of rough. You know, the Hellflower, the only reason Wretched Hag had it is because she was able to farm those extra few waves, because she wasn't approached by Hanskin. Maybe he didn't know the entire situation, wanted to play it safe, but she does have the Hellflower now. In the end, Tempest didn't even use Elemental Void, which is now level 3. Not that that's an ability we like to watch too much, but if you actually look at the level 3 of it, it's
absolutely
something. It's something.
Okay, and Bubbles playing very, very ballsy here. Deadwood ran right past, but again, just can't see him. Doesn't have that information. So Moon Meander is going to be able to make his way out of there, using that double damage rune to help him farm a little bit. A lot of buybacks being used already, man. Got Moon's obviously down to 1 now. Riser completely out. You have Deadwood and Keeper both using their each buyback. But yeah, look at Armadon here. That Axe of the Malphite, the Beast Art. He is well on his way to a Behemoth Art here, and he's already beefy. But it seems like Complexity's pretty content anyways on just killing his teammates around him. So, oh yeah, top lane. Wretched Hag getting caught. It's not going to be enough, though. The Hellflower was applied. Didn't matter in the end, but he couldn't get the Codex off. That's why.
Right, because of the Hellflower.
Yeah, that was huge actually.
So if he's almost able to kill him there with the higher amount of health and all that, you got to imagine he was able to drop him before. Yeah, and you have the draining venom. He definitely should
Yeah.
have dropped that.
Good get away from Haxford though.
Good.
Staying alive here as once again Lion Esports Club. They're going to group up. This topside Souls Bulwark on Deadwood, obviously helping both himself and Armadon especially. The spine burst being all physical. And the Restless can start stacking pretty well for him. It's level 3 now for Armadon.
Right. Well, I was going to say, I saw the Shrunken Head recipe being picked up by Riser. Okay, it's probably just a recipe because he has no buyback. He's just spending his gold where he can. I was worried that he actually had the entire thing on him now.
Does he not? Okay, yeah, no,
I
the
guess not.
Risers.
I was going to say, combined with the Meteor, and there's not, I mean, if they catch Deadwood, I guess there's Parasite and he's got the portal key, but still, he's saving it a lot for the later part of these fights. They seem to be able to do with how things are playing out, so they can't sit there and hold their spells forever.
Yeah, I mean, Lions also, they're not afraid to keep taking it to complexity, man. They just really want to keep them on their back foot here. And they're going to yet again start applying pressure. Look, Armadon has his back turret. He's like, come at me. If you jump me, you're going on my back, and that's what you don't want to do, so he's having a good time with him right now. You see Hack blinking in, but not going to really follow that up here. He does still have his barrier idol, by the way, so can definitely use that if needed. Pebbles, look at his positioning up here.
Interesting.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
running in, actually. Oh, he's going to be jumped first, though, with a leech coming out. Here comes the fall off the Codex and everything else. The face arc. No Falcon Punch just yet, though. The Hellflower on and Deadwood saves Pebbles, and the big turnaround of chance now coming to Energy Field. Not the best of placements. Haxford being locked down, though. Haxford will eventually fall in the meantime. Right now, he's for Parasite. He's the exchange that's going on, and Haxford cannot buy back either. Yeah, that is huge here. So it is a 4 versus 4, but not having the Wretched Hag, pretty big. They still have the Elemental Void, though.
They still have the Falcon Punch.
And there's still a Falcon Punch here on Deadwood, correct. So Armadon, again, just kind of in the front lines, spamming the quills here as much as possible. Wants to get those melee racks killed, of course. We'll do everything that he
taking
can.
no damage.
Yeah, look
It's
at
like
that
taking
nature
no
spell,
damage,
man.
just keep hitting it.
He's just easily absorbing everything here. He's doing his best to also keep his back turned if possible. If he does get jumped, that's why he's kind of staggering back and forth.
Yeah, I just...
He is going to finish it off right here. A couple more auto attacks. Yeah, there you go. So the melee racks will go down. And definitely the correct move. The hack coming up in 15 seconds. Don't want to risk it any further.
That's big, man. Behemoth's Heart is now completed. We were saying he wasn't taking any damage before.
Yeah.
Now that's huge. We saw right there, if Wretched Hag drops, they're in big trouble.
Well, I mean, how about the start of that fight, though? Wretched Hag made a huge play to save Pebbles initially.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for the Hellflower on Deadwood,
yeah,
he would
that was a punch. That was huge. And did Deadwood have buyback? I mean, Pebbles have buyback? I don't think so.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, so did Blinken to do that, but he did get caught out in the end as a result. So sort of goes both ways there.
There is that Behemoth's Heart. 25 armor, 2,800 life. 14.8 magic armor.
He just literally cares about no one.
No.
He's
again, you can appreciate him kind of going back and forth here. Because the back.
Yeah.
If he does get jumped, he wants to have his back face into them. Even more reduction on top of the more quill chances. Look at the top side here. Deadwood clearing the trees. Setting up for a big flank right here. This is a good chance. A Rotten Grasp Pit's not going to hit. That was very close right there. And Bubbles may expect something's up now. But they are falling really back. But if anything, it's kind of keeping Complexity guessing here as to far where the hell they are. So this tower, it is definitely going to fall. Look at them using the courier, though. They're going to use the courier. They're going to try to scout this out. So I'm going to see that jump here. Wretched Hag coming up. There goes the courier. It is going to see them. And actually, look at Complexity. Almost they want to jump, it looks like.
Ooh, I like the invis, though, onto the Parasite there.
True. Not able to see him up there.
Armadon, man, he doesn't care.
Yeah, it's just like, by the way, your racks are dying,
guys. You have to jump on him. You have to jump on him.
You need to do something. Here we go. They finally oblige. Armadon going to be jumped in the background. Bubbles going with the Talking Sneak. Keeper the Force getting silence right there, but he still has every ready to go. Armadon again. It's just so damn tanky. Spamming the Quill's background. Engineer is going to fall. Could not get off the energy field. There's the combo on Haxford. Haxford going to take everything. Nice tap it, though. Avoids the big Codex from Parasite, though. Again, look at Armadon. Just way too damn tanky. The snot's coming out on a Pebble. Slowing it down maximum. You see the stalagmites. Buyback on a Wretched Hag. She's going to try to maybe make something happen here. Bubbles jumps in as well, but Armadon, especially with the back turret, he's just going to kind of just waddle away as if he's just getting scratched, man. I mean, he is just so damn tanky right now. That is two melee racks more so taken down now in favor of Lion Esports Club. And there's the vote to concede. We're going. Game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. Who would have thought? We got a game number 5 here, Emperor.
I guess with the racks dropped, and they didn't use the elemental void or the.
True.
They didn't use the elemental void or the bat blast in that last fight. I mean, I guess they just didn't see the right window for it, but yeah. I would have liked to see them fight it out a little bit more. I understand why they conceded.
Yeah.
So.
Again, especially with
Armadon,
this being a best of 5. I mean, it's a long series, obviously.
Yeah, I
but
know.
man, Armadon was damn tanky.
He was. They literally couldn't scratch him.
They used quite a bit. They tried to maybe CC the support, if anything, go for the support. But again, Lions obviously played that very well. And talk about a comeback there. Obviously, that again, you look at that game 3 really, where that incident happened, and you're slowing things down. If anything, obviously, in a sense, both teams I'm sure frustrated in the end, but Complexity ended up winning that. So Lions on the verge of perhaps being the runner-up, but they fought back strong. They take the 4th game. And again, that means we have a game number 5. This is a straight-up best out of 5. We started at 0-0. And this is it now. This next game will determine the Sound Blaster Heroes League Grand Finals champion.
Breaky.
What's up?
We've seen Devourer. We've seen Berserker.
We've seen
Armadon.
What have we seen
What is next? What is the grand
Blitz
finale?
is coming. Why the hell not, right?
No.
Blitz, the worst hero in Han, will be played coming up. No, it's not going to happen.
No. What was game 1?
Game 1 was Soul Reaper.
We saw Soul Reaper. I mean, once again, he's a hero that has a bit more of standing now in the competitive scene, but still, every single game you realize has been YOLO. That is, every single game has been YOLO. That's it. Cut. That's it.
All right, no, but really though, yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. It really has, and I'm sure you guys at home have enjoyed this. We've had drama, we've had intense finishes, we've had amazing play, and it all comes down to this. Game number 5. We're going to take a short break here as always, guys. But Lion Esports Club taking on Complexity Gaming. Who will take home the larger portion of this $20,000 prize pool? Stay tuned and find out. Game number 5 coming up next.